That's right. Now I see you're pretty consistent on YouTube as well. Is that another business move for you too? Because I know you like to go live a lot.
Yeah, Sean, I'm finna really, and I just be talking stuff, and I got over 40K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I just be sitting down venting and talking stuff and speaking facts, and people can't stand the truth. You have people who know, and then you have fans and trolls. They just don't want to look at the facts, but it's okay. They'll get it when it's all over with.
Do you get tips while you go live? Like, do people are they able to tip you, or are you just on there?
I get a lot of support. That's mainly what I, profit off of my supporters, Cash App and Zelle, stuff like that. Super chats, you know how YouTubers do, shoot. But
Yeah,
I got a lot of stuff going on. Like I say, Sean, oatmeal better than no meal, okay? And
absolutely.
I know what my son was doing if people talked about Jesus Christ, Sean. When I'm spiritual with this stuff, and we all go, I've gotten messages from people say you like the female Job. I've heard of Job, but I literally had to go back and read my Bible and see the story of Job. And I said,
Mm.
wow, I guess, but God is using me. And when this all said and done, none of them babies that lost their lives to this stuff gonna die in vain. That's my main purpose. I'm not just speaking for me. I'm speaking for every mother, whether they want to realize it or not. Cause I can't be quiet yet. If I was well off like the other mothers is, and I'm just gonna keep it real, they ain't got no reason to say nothing, cause they sons left them good. My son was working on that, but his life was taken from him for $100,000. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Now you get a lot of flack online because people created this narrative about you that you're a bad mother because you lost multiple kids. You lost two sons, right? And you lost a daughter.
I lost my first child. When I say I lost five, because I've been pregnant 9 times. God has blessed me with 10 kids, okay? My last set was twins. Brick being the oldest and Leandria being the youngest. So in 92, it was a story when I lost my first child in 1992. I was like 16 to 17 years old. And I stayed in the project, Shine, and I had Jermaine and Sheldon in the park. I think Jermaine was making two, and Sheldon probably was going on one. Sheldon was two, and Jermaine was two, and Sheldon was one. But I was pregnant with Javon. It's a drive by in front of the store, 38th and Cottage Grove. I hear the shots. I dived on them, protecting my 1 and 2 year old child. That's how I wound up losing my first baby that I lost. I dived on them. I heard gunshots. I didn't know what they were coming from. So I dived on my babies, and when I got home, I still wasn't in no pain or nothing. And I woke up the next morning, and that's when I know either my waterbed bust or something. I went to the hospital, and he weighed 2 pounds and 4 ounces. I was 6 months. He weighed 2 pounds, 4 ounces, and he lived 12 hours. That was my first child I lost.
Wow.
2007, when I was in my addiction and I was just all over the place. Um, I lost my 2 month old baby from an accidental overland, and that was in 2007. Losing that child made me stop doing drugs, just ready to deal with life on life terms. Um, People don't know my struggle but the people that know my struggle. You see what I'm saying? So as I'm clean, I'm clean. After 2007, my next child I lost was the twin.
In the fire, right?
Yes, my 3-year-old twin. She passed away in the fire. I was there. So was her sister and my daughter Lachey and Rashid. That's Butters. That's FBG Butters' son.
Okay.
He was 8 months at the time. So we lost her in that fire. I was there. I got 3rd-degree burns on my feet trying to, it was crazy. That was in 2014. And I lost Brick 9 months after he'd gotten out of jail. And I kind of think everybody don't know it, but if you look at the story behind King Von and my sons, Brick was the one who allegedly dropped T-Roy's low. You know what I'm saying? So all my kids have been in the mix. I'm not saying they perfect, Sean.
Right.
Never not saying. But when you compare them to the people that they were into it with, they were angels. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Because nothing they did was proven. Nothing they did was seen, allegedly. They either some smooth ass criminals or some smart ass street niggas. Because this shit these kids doing now is not street. Not the streets I was raised up in. None of this stuff. So when I lost Brick and Kobe, Brick was my oldest son. He died 9 months after he was in jail 4 years for fighting a case. Because the day Taekwon got killed, they were trying to shoot him and wind up shooting Taekwon.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You the first person I ever shared that with. Okay? I've never spoken on that. So can't nobody tell me what me and my kids then went through or what they appear. Everything them boys tried to do was for survival. Now when it comes to this rap stuff, I don't care. If you dissing somebody, they all do it. They diss people. So that means somebody should die. If that's the case, everybody should be dead then. From the Vons to the Bricks to the Dirks to the fucking Ducks to the Young Boys to the everybody. And they ain't even, all this anger is coming towards us and we're not even the ones who caused Von demise. It have nothing to do with that. But all this hatred is coming towards my son. When he was on his Chicago Legends and Peace stuff, they wasn't feeling that. But now it's, oh yeah, I'm mad, I'm jealous because my sons ain't bad. You damn right I'm mad. Because he was took out before he could even get to that type of status. Hell yeah, I'm angry and I'm mad. But it ain't towards them. It's towards the people that influence this shit that makes it seem like it's right. How the pot gonna call the kettle black, Sean?
Yeah, that's right.
It all sucks to me. Before Duck died, I hated that. I wanted him to just keep bringing what God gifts him with.